How to make a 3D logo for 3D printing. Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how you can turn your vector files into 3D printable objects. I'll start with a basic logo and show you the very simple approach, what you can do without any problems. So I imported this logo over here and I simply go to extrusion, and in extrusion the basic option will extrude this. You have the option for the height to adjust obviously. And then you have also this new option which is fill holes. If you turn fill holes in, it will fill the inside and you can give it a different height to fill in everything. In this particular logo this makes no sense, so we will turn this off, and if you finalize you have the basic object done and ready for 3D printing. Now I'm going to show you where you can have something with problems. So I'm going to take a more complex file and this is going to have multiple problems and show you how to overcome them. So the first thing over here is that this is a relatively large file. It's over 5,000 edges, almost 6,000 edges, and the extrusion option is limited. There is another option which you can find in the tools, which is fill polygons, that it's going to work even on more complex files, but this will require a lot more work from you to clean it up, and you then have to add thickness, you have to remove the holes. So I'm not going to show this option. I'm just going to show you that you see something is wrong with this right object over here, this letter over here, and I'll show you how to fix it as well. But coming back to trying to do extrusion, we're going to try to stick with this approach because this is the best. And if you see over here, this is limited, you cannot use it because it's too big. So for that, what we're going to do is we're going to isolate, move this away. So I'm going to simply marquee select this, and I have to marquee select this pieces. So if I turn on the face mode or polygon mode, doesn't matter, it selects entire polygons. So I select this entire thing and I'm going to split this off. Go to utilities and split. Now once this is split off, I'm going to hide this away for a second because this is the more complicated piece. So I'll have only this piece, and if I select this one I can already extrude them. If this is still too complex you can split them off even more, but for now I have this over here split off, and again fill holes in this case wouldn't make much sense in this particular object, so we're just going to leave it over here like this and we're simply going to finalize it. Okay, so for now I'm going to hide this away and I'm going to take back this object, and I can even isolate this to make sure everything else is hidden, so I have only this. So this is already okay with the extrusion, but you still see this has some issues, this piece has here some issues. So there are different type of issues you can have. The first thing we're going to try is we can go to geometry clean, and there is an option to remove duplicates or remove loose edges. I'm going to try, or remove inner edges. Inner faces may sometimes remove things that you don't want, and sometimes yes. Let me see what's going to do over here. You see it removed a lot of things over here, but it removed pieces that we want to keep as well. So this is not what we want to do. So I'm going to undo this and I'm going to choose only removing the faces, I uncheck that, so we only have loose edges and duplicates. You see it removed something, but I think this did not solve the problem. So the problem is bigger than that. There's also sometimes, if there is missing a piece, or sometimes there's a tool called Magic Fix, and Magic Fix would fill in the missing pieces. But this I already tried, this is not solving it because this is not the problem over here. So it's still here, there's nothing missing over here. Okay, so what is the solution? How do you find what the problem is? It's very difficult to see what is the problem. So we're going to use again the selection over here. And if you see, if I select over here, it selects everything it's being selected, all of these polygons. If I select over here, this is not selected with the sticks in, this wouldn't bother. But if you select over here, you can see this piece is not selected over here. So there's one vertex over here. Interestingly, if you click on this vertex, it selects the entire object. But if I click over here, it does not select this. So what I'm going to do is now another test. I'm going to go to the vertex selection, and I'm going to select this vertex over here. And if you see over here, I've selected 3 vertices. So this is basically the problem that Geometry Clean should fix, remove duplicates. This is the option what remove duplicates is doing, to remove these duplicates. The problem here is why it's not removed is because these vertices actually are not duplicate. Duplicate is the meaning they're in the exact same position, but it turns out for the naked eye it may look in the same position, but they're actually further apart. So in order to solve this, I need to make sure they stick to one location and then I can remove it. So in order to do this, I select all of the 3 vertices and I go to the tool called Snap. And in the Snap tool, it's in Utilities. I go to the Snap tool, and in Advanced Settings in Snap, there's an option Collapse Vertices, which means all of the selected vertices will collapse to the point where I'm going to click now. So I'm going to click on this point, and everything collapsed. Now what's going to happen is, if I go now to Geometry Clean, and even just this option, just remove duplicates, and I click, you see it removed 2 vertices and 3 edges. It removed basically the extra thing over here. Now we should be all set to go. So now if I extrude that, and this is perfectly extruded, and again, we can have a different height if you want to keep this insides, but for this type of text, this is not necessary, so we have this. Okay, so now that we have this extruded, we can bring back this other piece, and we give it the same height. We just have to click Ctrl M to merge it. They become one piece, and that's it. Here you have the logo completed. I hope this was helpful, and please let me know in the comments if you want me to show anything else. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.